What is up, guys? It is Turbo here and welcome. This is Oxford United episode 128, and we have another Real Madrid game in the Champions League following a Aston Villa home match in the Premier League, and this is going to be the return episode of the Champions League. This is important because the match against Real Madrid is going to decide whether we progress. And someone wanted to see the squad, so here it is. Dede on the 84 with Polly. On the 80 with Atanasov and Sordell, Oxlade-Chamberlain and Piazza all around the 74s. Sordell on the 71 because he's quite new, and the rest of them aren't actually that good. Apart from Mario Romeo, he's half decent, but you know, nothing special. And Antibas on Kaiser on the 73. So you know, I have my outstanding players, and the rest I just rotate. You know, so anyway, moving to the game against Aston Villa, and they start off the bright of the team having the first shot, and that was a really good shot by Marvin Sordell, but Aston Villa were up for a good bit of defending until the 22nd minute when Marvin Sordell just strolled through, as he does, the league's top scorer, and he adds another to his tally. Again, looking for the opposite angle, diagonal shot low into the bottom hand corner. Keeper can't save it, no one can save it. He takes a couple of touches, outstrengths the defenders, shows a bit of pace as well. That's all we look for in a striker. That made it 1-0 to us, and you know, we didn't stop there. We did make Aston Villa defend very, very, very heavily, and actually they made us defend. This is probably their best chance, and look at this. Goodwillie hitting the post with his head and then it rebounding back onto his head. But he just couldn't find the goal, and Marvin Sordell was still causing trouble for Aston Villa down the other end. Every time he got the ball, he was looking to make that run into the box and get the shot off, which, you know, luckily for Aston Villa didn't go in. But they really weren't showing that much attacking potential, and we were able to keep them out for long periods of the game at the back until we gave away the penalty, which, you know, we all knew was going to come. I haven't given away a penalty in God knows how many episodes, and it was about time. So Goodwillie steps up, and as you know, I can't move my sticks, but somehow I still managed to save the penalty because he smacks it straight at Clark. So that's a nice relief. Romeo there with a half chance. That was never going to go in. I mean, it's Romeo. He's a centre defensive midfielder. I don't see him scoring many goals too often, but Aston Villa did actually get a goal back with Nathan Delfoneso, oh, whatever. And yeah, it was kind of headed goal. You know, we can't really stop it. It's one of those where it just has to go in. But James Constable showed a good bit of hustle in there, and unfortunately he didn't, you know, manage to get the ball in the net. Polly there had a really good chance, but again, a good save by, I think it's Shea Given. I'm not too sure, but we were actually, this is the last moment, the dying moment of the game, and we were still pushing for a win because we didn't really deserve a draw. And I tell you, that is not offside. Marvin Sordell scores a goal in the 90th minute, but look at this. His leg is onside. His leg is onside, therefore he is onside. That would have been called onside in a Premier League match. Nevertheless, Aston Villa 1, Oxford United 1. That's my keyboard falling on the floor. So I will take that. You know, it's a fairly decent result for us, and well, you know, a draw isn't a loss. So anyway, we're moving to the match against Real Madrid, and you see that they actually had the first chance there. But we, here in the 30th minute, we were trying to just hustle and you know, counter-attack. We were kind of playing like Chelsea in the Champions League against Barcelona, and it really didn't work because they actually counter-attacked us. You know, Benzema scored a nice little chip there, but I was trying to, you know, push the players up, kind of regain possession further up the field so I could do something with it, and it didn't really work because they scored their 1-0 away goal, which gives them the lead, but we would still be going for it at this point. And really, I was not focusing on attacking at all. I just wanted to keep a clean sheet. Lucas Piazza really should have done better here, by the way, in the chance in the 50th minute. That was one of the only chances we created during the game because, you know, this is Real Madrid we're up against, so we're just going to be having to defend most of the game. And defend we did. I mean, Drenthe here caused a couple of problems, but not this time. Buxton stepped in to neck the ball off. I don't know why Mr. F is trying to shot from there, but like I say, we weren't really focusing on attacking. It was more about defending and keeping the Real Madrid players out. But somehow we managed to win a penalty here. I have no idea. Just players picking up, the ball goes everywhere. It's just shambles in the box, and we have a chance to really put the game to bed. If we score here, we are pretty much through into the Champions League. And unfortunately, Casillas saves it. Saves the penalty from Atanasov. That's something that you don't hear very often. Atanasov doesn't really miss many penalties. Actually, I think that's the first. But you know, nevertheless, we are still set to go through. And a really nice bit of football there to get Atanasov in the box to take the shot. Unfortunately for us, it was deflected wide by the Real Madrid players. And Real Madrid was still trying to push, trying to attack in the 90th minute. And we really all we needed to do was clear it out. Clear it out we did, and we managed to lose only 1-0 on the night, which means that we are through into the Champions League semi-finals against Manchester United, as you can see there. So anyway guys, thanks for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. And I will see you next time when we take on Man United. Blah!